Hello, welcome to your Yoga Nidra practice. My name is Misty, and I will be guiding you through this experience. Tonight, I will be helping you to shut down the thinking mind so you can experience deep rest and relaxation. I invite you to settle into your space, lying down on your mat or the couch or your bed. Use any pillows, blankets, or other props to get yourself as comfortable as possible. I personally like to place a pillow under the head and a pillow under the knees. The body temp tends to drop in a Yoga Nidra practice, so grabbing a blanket to cover up with is always a good idea. Finally, I invite you to use headphones and an eye pillow or eye covering to truly immerse yourself in this experience. Take the time to get yourself even 5% more comfortable. Once you have arrived, notice the body supported by the earth and your props. Notice the breath. Notice the thinking mind. If there is a lot going on in there, do not worry. We are going to take care of that now. Take a deep breath in and a slow exhale out. Two more times, just like that. Long, deep breath in. A slow, easy breath out. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Allow the breath to remain steady and slow. Allow each breath to soften the body, head, shoulders, and hips growing heavy, arms and legs relaxing, fingers and toes uncurling, jaw unclenching, forehead softening, the entire body relaxing. Thinking of the mind as a muscle, with each exhale, the mind softens and relaxes. The tabs that are open in the mind start to close with each exhale. The mind is becoming still and quiet with each breath. Inhaling in peace, exhaling to close the tabs, inhaling calm, exhaling to let go of worries and to-do list. I invite you now to welcome an intention into your heart. If you are not currently working with an intention, I invite you to use the intention, I am worthy of stillness and rest. I am worthy of stillness and rest. Saying that 2 more times in the mind. Now I will guide you through a rotation of consciousness. All you have to do is allow your awareness to follow my voice. Bring your awareness to the center of the forehead, to the third eye, the space between the brow, the tip of the nose, the top and bottom lips, the space between the lips, your top and bottom teeth, and the space between the teeth, the inside of the right cheek, the inside of the left cheek, the tip of your tongue, and the root of your tongue, pit of the throat, center of the chest, belly button, lower abdomen, pelvic bowl, sacrum, spine, back of the throat, back of the skull, crown of the head. Bringing your awareness to your right shoulder, right elbow, wrist, back of the hand, tips of the thumb and the first finger and the second finger and the third finger and the pinky finger, palm of the hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder, clavicle, pit of the throat, left shoulder, elbow, wrist, back of the hand, tips of the thumb and the first finger and the second finger and the third finger and the pinky finger, palm of the hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder, clavicle, pit of the throat, belly button, lower belly, sacrum, right hip joint, right knee, ankle, heel of the foot, sole of the foot, tip of the big toe, and the second toe, and the third toe, and the fourth toe, and the fifth toe, top of the foot, ankle, knee, hip joint, sacrum, left hip, knee, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, tip of the big toe, tip of the second toe, tip of the third toe, and the fourth toe, and the fifth toe. Top of the foot, ankle, knee, hip, sacrum, lower spine, mid-spine, upper spine, back of the neck, back of the head, crown of the head. Bring your awareness to the right side of the body, in the left hemisphere of the brain, the right side of the body, in the left hemisphere of the brain. Noticing just the right side body, in the left side of the brain. Now switching that, noticing the left side of the body and the right hemisphere of the brain. Left side of the body, right hemisphere of the brain. Left side body, right brain. Now let that go. Bring awareness to the breath, imagining it's a waterfall. As you inhale, the breath travels up the spine. As you exhale, the breath pours over the crown of the head like a waterfall, washing away all of the noise and the thoughts. Inhale, breath travels up the spine. Exhale, breath washes over the crown of the head, washing away the thoughts. Just imagining the breath as a waterfall. Inhale up the spine. Exhale pours over your forehead, washing away the thoughts. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Continue to visualize the breath as a waterfall. Inhaling up. Exhaling over and down. Now let that go. Rest here in the spacious stillness and quiet of the heart, remembering our sankalpa, our intention. We are worthy of these restful moments. Resting here in the stillness and quiet. want you to begin to notice your breath. Notice each inhale and exhale as you bring the awareness back into the present moment. As you notice the breath, notice how the body moves with each breath. Belly and chest rising as it fills with air and falling with each exhale. Start to notice the room around you, the sounds around you, bringing your awareness back into the here now moments with the breath and the body and the space that you are in. I invite you to take as much time as you need to come out of this practice, taking a couple minutes before you begin to rise back up. I also recommend not doing any work or looking at any screens or your phone for at least a good 5 or 10 minutes. Really let your mind and your body soak in this bliss that we just created. So take your time. Enjoy the rest of your day or your evening, and I hope to practice with you again soon. Namaste.